Hey y'all, it's 6:58, 9:06. That bus goes by. Just want to show you another kid goes walking up to go to school. The first bus comes to these people's house, I guess, to pick up the smaller children. And then a second bus comes that probably is picking up an older child. And see, Randy's been going to work earlier than this, or at a different time, but he times it when school is back in. I mean, like Friday, Saturday, like Saturday and Sunday, he'll leave different time, or Saturdays he'll leave different time. So he messes around his truck, messes around, and here comes the bus. So here he comes. He meets the bus and gets behind it. That's what he's been doing. He watches the woman taking her child out to the bus, and then he gets behind the bus. He did this last year. Normally he comes out and goes straight to his car and gets in it. He stands there for a minute like he's listening for the bus. He knows where it's at. Comes out, messes around his truck until the bus gets up there. So he's standing there looking. That's why he parked this way, is so he can see straight up to the woman getting her kids on the bus. He's just real creepy. He's the creepiest man. I mean, I never really realized he was like this till God opened my eyes to what he was. And Rhea, if you're looking at this video, I saw your post like, overcome evil with good. Blah, blah, blah. I know all those scriptures, baby. And I used to try to be nice to your dad. But then I realized what a creep your dad really is. And no, you don't get friendly with men that have bad intentions towards women, that are creepy and look in windows and stuff like that. Until it happens to you, you need to shut your mouth, because you have no frame of reference. You think you know, but you don't. If somebody was stalking you and watching you that was drunk all the time, which maybe God needs to do that to you so you understand what it's like. But here he is, watching the woman, gets in his truck just as the bus is coming up the street. Waits on the bus, watches that woman out there with her kids. He's out there at the same time. She's a pretty woman, and so he's out here watching this woman that's not his wife. Your dad is a creep, and you need to get him some help. You can't play footsies with the devil and be lovey-dovey with people who are mentally ill and are creepy and weird and drunk all the time. When that happens to you, when some man starts following you around, watching you, and it's awkward. But see, you've got a husband. Here comes the bus. You've got a husband that would not tolerate it. So look, he knows the bus is about to come and pick up those kids. He's watching, and he sits there and waits. He waited on the bus to get there, and he waits on it so that he can get behind it. See, he could be gone already. He's got plenty of room that he could have went ahead of this bus, but he waits to get behind the bus. To intimidate, to annoy, and alarm. The bus driver even. He's pretending to wait and be respectful. He could have went ahead of that bus, but he didn't, because he's nosy, and he's probably stalking the little kid that's on there. It's probably a girl. Some young girl that he's attracted to that's a teenager. I mean, approaching teenage. Because he's weird like that. Your father is very weird. And you don't know how weird he is. You need to get him some help.